Go Pro! Go Pro! Go Pro! Ah, there it is. How you going, guys? Critical bunch you are. See, we did a review on the Polycraft and people wanted to say that the conditions weren't rough enough, that potentially we're lying about a dry ride. So what we've done is we've put together the following video on this here tough tender to show you the 5 things I love about my Tuffy. Right, see you in the next scene down at the ramp. Woo! It's gonna be a wet one. Ah, yeah. I've been getting asked a lot since the Tuffy review. A couple of questions. A, why did I choose the tough tender and what do I like most about it? And B, how comfortable is it and how capable is it really? Because when I did the review, I was on the river, it wasn't really much going on. So it was fairly easy for me to make this boat look pretty awesome. But not today. We're out off Ocean Reef Marina, 2.5 metre, 3 metre swell. We've got a southwesterly blowing at 15 to 18 knots. And I'm gonna show you why this boat is well ahead of its game in its size range. But first, the way we're going to do it is the 5 reasons why I love my Polycraft Tough Tender and what I love most about it. 1, it's not aluminium. Why is that good to me? No corrosion, no worries, nothing at all. We can't split this boat. This is a one-piece rotor molded boat. Hatches, everything all built in, and it's something that we simply can't do with aluminium. Aluminium, don't get me wrong, is fantastic. Look at that, jumping around like anything. Aluminium is fantastic, don't get me wrong. But when you're dragging aluminium around on corrugated tracks and so forth, there's every chance that that aluminium is going to crack. I don't have to worry about that. This 3 metre boat can be towed absolutely everywhere and I know she's going to float. Number 2, it's a Polycraft. Duh. What I love most about Polycraft is that I'm supporting an Australian company that builds the product here in Australia. Everything is from Australia and you can't beat that. Especially in today's climate at the moment where we really need to be supporting our own. That's a good reason to have a Polycraft. 3, stability. At the moment I'm 150 kilo. I know, shouldn't really be admitting that, got to do something about it. But try and find me a boat where I can sit this far over the edge in a 20 knot southwester with 2.5+ metre swells and not even have the boat rock. You cannot beat these with stability for their size range. Now keep in mind this is just a 3 metre boat and I don't think anyone could argue that that's something you could not love, especially when you're doing a lot of open water fishing, estuary fishing as well as the brim fishing. A stable boat is perfect. I'll roll a quick clip now of some fish that I got just up the coast there just before. It was only a herring, but what it demonstrated was how well this boat does stability wise in this sort of stuff. Yep, and there we go. Fish on. That's on that little Tassie Devil 14 grammer. And you generally find when you got tough conditions, the Tassie Devils really do well. I'd expect it's just a herring, which it is. Heaps more following him, and there he is. Beautiful little Australian herring. He had plenty of mates following him, so I've got absolutely no doubt that we'll get a few more. And how's this for amateur hour? But you can see how he's really got that treble in. And if we can get that little Tassie Devil back here, you can see absolute beautiful little bait fish presentation. This is exactly why the Tassie Devils are my absolute favourite lure for this kind of stuff. Anyway, what we'll do is we're going to keep him for a bit of dinner and hopefully get some of his mates. And we'll see you on the next fish. Not bad, was it? 4 size. I live in a suburb in Perth here, which is terribly tight for size. My garage is small and I've got to fit a camper van, motorbikes, and of course a boat all in the one garage. Being 3 meters and as stable as what it is, it enables me to have a perfectly capable boat in my limited living circumstances. And this boat really does fit in well. 5, and my all-time favourite, the amount of fun you can have punishing this particular boat. I left this one to last because this is going to be the one that's going to provide the most laughs, I think. I'm about to punch into this 18 knots with the swell, and you're going to see how much fun I can have. Now, I really should be tying everything down, but I'm not going to. We're just going to hit it. There we go. On the plane quick. How good's that? And we're away. This boat doesn't struggle at all. It's bloody magnificent. And to all the people out there saying polys aren't dry, well, my face isn't getting wet, and we're going straight into some of the most horrible shit you can possibly go through.